Billions of dollars in market cap went up in smoke. Shares of the big tobacco companies fell after the FDA said it wants to cut nicotine in cigarettes to non-addictive levels. Such a move would represent a sweeping federal effort to reduce smoking, since Congress required cigarette packages to carry health warnings. Altria and British American Tobacco were hit hard. Aditi Roy has the details.
Nearly 90% of all adult smokers started the habit before they were 18 and then became hooked. That's the premise of the Food and Drug Administration's sweeping new plan to regulate tobacco and nicotine.
We need to take a fresh look at nicotine itself.
The goal is to save lives. In its statement announcing the news, the agency said, unless we change course, 5.6 million young people alive today will die prematurely later in life from tobacco use. The agency also reports that direct health care and lost productivity costs stemming from tobacco use add up to nearly $300 billion. To meet its goal, the FDA wants to lower nicotine levels in cigarettes to non-addictive levels and will take measures that will, quote, make tobacco products less toxic, appealing, and addictive.
But it's the other chemical compounds in tobacco and in the smoke created by setting tobacco on fire that directly and primarily cause the illness and death, not the nicotine.
In other words, the FDA commissioner says by curbing the nicotine, more people will quit smoking and won't be exposed to the more harmful elements of cigarettes. Upon the news, shares of cigarette stocks like Altria and British American Tobacco plummeted. But some analysts say the regulations could help the market for cigarette alternatives. Some tobacco companies like Altria are developing less harmful products like smokeless tobacco and e-cigarettes.
I think the economics aren't as good right now, but as the market develops, and perhaps with these changes, there'll be a greater push, an acceleration of growth in electronic cigarettes, that longer term, the economics could improve.
He adds companies have some time before the regulations would take effect. Before the plan can go into motion, the FDA will have a public comment period. It's unclear when that will start or how long that will take. Then the agency will evaluate the comments before finalizing the plan. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Aditi Roy, San Francisco.